So here we are. We are live at the 2017 NHRA Mello Yello Drag Racing Awards ceremony. It is the most glamorous night in the sport of drag racing, obviously because Joe and I have ditched our typical yellow and black shirts for my 1950 style doo-wop band tux. It is classic Frank Sinatra look. I am Brian Lones. This is Joe Costello. And Joe is normally the guy that leads you around on Sunday mornings behind pre-race, but we're going to lead you around tonight. Tonight, the glamorous party night of the evening.
It is going to be great. We're going to do some drinks, interviews, and have ourselves a great time. The stars of drag racing, the champions, the drivers, I hear they're mocking us over our shoulders already. It's going to be great. If you're out there on Facebook, like, react, share, and let's go meet some drivers. Let's have some fun.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do this.
We'll do our best. I'll follow you, Brian Lones.
Yeah.
Brian and the Belmonts.
Yeah.
Here we are.
You know what? Brian and the Belmonts performing live tonight.
I wonder why.
The first guy we're going to talk to is actually a TV guy, Bruno Masters.
Yes. Good to see you.
So great thing, the beauty of the night is everybody's here with their families, a lot of people chatting and talking. My man Bruno Masters right here, if you watch the Pro Mod show or the Lucas Oil Series show, we're live on Facebook right now.
All right.
Bruno is looking good. The hair is obviously on point as it usually is.
Got all dialed in tonight.
And your lovely wife is
My lovely
here.
wife Dana. Dana said hi to all our Facebook friends out there.
This is fun, man, right? It's a total departure from everything that's going on.
It's so nice to actually clean up, get the dirt off one of my nails for one night, have some fun.
Now, were you with the Lucas Banquet earlier?
No, I was not.
Okay, cool. But Bruno, outside of his TV duties with Fox, obviously races Comp Eliminator, and he was for a while in the national championship hunt. So
Always a little bit short this year, but we still had a good year nonetheless.
these things happen. Yeah. Great to see you. We're going to keep wandering around. Enjoy the Dana. Nice to see you. Have a great night.
And just like that, we're over here with Antron Brown and Sean Lang. We'll catch up with Sean because Sean's little man right there. Sean, get over here. This little man right here is one of the most intelligent little kids in all of drag racing.
Not me, him.
That's what I'm talking about. Of course, we knew that. That was obvious. But what's up, Sean? You had a good day yesterday. Antron solid season after back-to-back titles. You ready for the banquet?
Oh yeah, it's ready. It's, the voice is gone, energy level is turned off. It's time to put the recharge back on, right?
Time to go on vacation.
Yeah, vacation. I need a little bit more sun.
Oh, yeah. Now, where'd you lose the voice? How did that happen?
Well, we had a little after party last night, and we had a lot of fun with all of our friends, our peers, and this man here's a wild man.
What's your name, little man?
Dancing.
Caden Kessler.
Caden Kasner. Hi, Caden. You gonna be a drag racer when you go up?
Next year.
Next year. So you won't even be grown up. It's coming soon.
What are you going to race next year?
You're gonna run a junior dragster?
Yep.
Now, Sean is your uncle?
Yep.
Wow.
And who am I? Okay.
Yep. Antron Brown.
So he's got to get some driving tips for Antron Brown.
Yeah, you know all the racers? And from what I hear, they know you.
I'm going to hug her before the night.
They're
You're a superstar.
You are a superstar. Now, Sean, going to Funny Car next year. Last race in the Top Fuel Dragster yesterday. How do you feel? You're about to embark on a new journey.
Now, I was glad to make the final. I mean, really, the team's done a great job the last couple of races, and we were able to get to the final last 2 of the 3. So it was a good way to end my, I guess, dragster career for the time being. But I'm excited about the new adventure next year. There'll be a lot of challenges. Probably going to do a little cone punting next year. Maybe brush a couple walls.
You gonna miss racing this guy?
Yes. The biggest thing with running Antron, now he's a badass, and it's so much fun running him.
No, you are, man.
But
You are.
he's the type of guy like why you get up to race, and I mean he's badass. You got to step up. You got to bring everything you got. You know it every time you come up there. I mean, yesterday I was giving crap. I mean, he's 042. And I'm thinking like, man, I got to try what I can do to keep up with that.
Yeah, he's 030.
Oh, 30,
so don't let
yeah.
him fool you. See what I mean?
It's all that bracket racing. Both great champions. You guys represented our sport very well. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We're going to move on.
We're rolling. We're rolling. Doors have just opened up. Matt Smith, can I stay here for a second? We are live on Facebook here, streaming to everybody. You're all nice and dressed up. Normally we see Matt in the electric blue looking leathers, but pretty interesting day for you, or weekend, I guess you could say. Biggest burnout of the season on the Pro Stock bike by far.
Yeah, you know, we struggled all weekend with tires, and I didn't open the tire, the clutch, whatever, but put a new tire on. I said, you know what, we're probably not going to win first round, so let's see how long of a burnout we can do. And I think the crowd liked it. Everybody liked it.
Hold on, no, Angie, you're bringing the property value up here. Angie Smith, Matt's wife as well, obviously a Pro Stock bike racer.
And as you see, Brian, he took the blue suit tonight, so.
I like it.
But all in all, great weekend. We got the semifinals, and finished 6th in points, so I don't have to change my number next year.
So what is the off season for a pro stock bike team? What do you guys do? When's the testing start?
We have 1 week of vacation, and that's it.
That's it?
And the biggest thing is right now we're looking for a sponsor to go racing next year. So with Blair stepping out, we're looking for some money so we can continue.
Absolutely. So there you go, America. And wherever else you're watching from. Matt Smith looking for some money like everybody else is out here, trying to make sure they got a deal for next year. Matt and Angie are a great husband and wife tandem. It's a rare thing we have in our sport. And pro stock bike is an exciting category. It's been great all year long. And dude, great to see you, man.
Good to see you.
We harass you guys all year long at the top end and stuff. So for the rest of the night, we promise to leave you alone. So enjoy your evening. You look beautiful. Matt, you look good.
Thank you.
Okay. Pro Stock World Champion, several years going out. Number 1, Jason Line, top 3 in the points this year. Jason, I know this is what you love. This is what you live for.
I do these banquets. It's the best ever. I wait for this all year.
I know, but I'm sure you're disappointed that you don't get to give a speech.
Well, if there is one good thing about not winning, that would be it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Bo's turn this year, so he did a heck of a job, and he gets the honor of giving the speech.
Now, KB Racing, 1, 2, 3 in the points. You guys dominated last year. This year, you really had to fight for it. But at the end of the year, when you look back and you guys finished in the top 3, all 3 of you, that's got to be the ultimate feeling of accomplishment.
Yeah, Rob and Edwards and everybody, they all did a really good job. Our whole team did a good job of racing. So we kind of had out racing this year. We didn't outperform them. So it was a good year, a good ending, and certainly a storybook ending for both. And how can you complain about 1, 2, 3?
There you go. And the first championship in the young career of Jack Line, working on Bo's car. Now we're not joking here. Your son, how old is he? 11? 11 years old. He really works on the car. He really takes it seriously. He's not working on your car. He's working on Bo's car. It's not like working for Dad. He's working in a real situation, and he is a world champion.
He takes a lot of pride and a lot of ownership in how that car runs. So he's given me some not so good natured ribbing over it, and so we'd have a little father-son talk.
Yeah.
But
You're not allowed to do that to Dad. You're not allowed to humiliate Dad.
Dad's still paying the bills, so.
I will be for a while.
Yeah, exactly. So no, he takes a lot of ownership, and I'm very proud of him because he's kind of found his niche. He likes to work on the car, and he loves working with Daryl Heron and the other guys over there. So it's been a lot of fun, and it's fun to watch him grow.
Jason, congratulations on a great season. You don't have a drink. There's a big problem. He doesn't have a drink. What's going on here? Jason, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Jason Line, we're going to continue to move on. Brian.
All right, it's going to mingle through the crowd.
Brian. No.
Don't do this to me, Amber.
Christy Ship. What are you wearing? Who are you wearing?
I had to buy them.
Oh my
It's gold
God.
and sparkly. That's
Part
all
of the-
I wanted to go for the Wally effect.
I love
look
it.
like a Wally.
Listen, I know what our audience wants to see, okay? Don't argue with me.
Me in shorts.
Bros, this is just as good or better.
Okay.
World champions, how do you feel?
Pretty amazing. It's pretty cool to be here.
There you go, thank you.
Thank you.
Christy Ship. All right, Brian, take us through.
All right, Christy, thank you for all that. All right, we're going straight this way.
We take supercar cars at 8th Mile. They're going to have to cross into that away.
So the man to my left, you may have seen his face in the news recently.
What's up?
How you doing?
Look at you.
So this is Glenn Cromwell. Now, one of probably the largest piece of news that was announced at the SEMA show this year happened early in the week. If you didn't miss the news announcement, you know that Peter Clifford, who's the current president of the NHRA, is going to become the CEO. Glenn Cromwell is going to become the president of the NHRA as of January 1st. So it's a very big night for our entire sport, but it's a very big couple of months for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Do you want me to talk?
Oh, no, it's just, Glenn's a guy whose career began as a division director. He's been really at all levels of the sport. So all of us that are involved in NHRA, we're excited to have you as our new captain of the ship.
Thanks,
and enjoy the night.
Thank you.
Your workload gets heavier in a couple of months.
It does. It does.
Have a great night, Glenn.
Thank you.
There you go. All right. It's a who's who. U.S. Nationals winner, J.R. Todd, one of the greats, won in Top Fuel, won in Junior Drag. You're trying to be humble, but the fact of the matter is that you are. You've won in everything you've been in. And you drive for, I'll use a word you would use, a badass team.
For sure. I mean, in my mind, I drive for the best team in drag racing, and I'm pretty hard on myself when I don't do well. And Yeah, I mean, I don't call myself a great, but my team owner, he is one of the greatest in the sport.
That is fact. And let's look at this jacket here. Like, definitely going out of the. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Carducci. Oh, I'm dressed by Carducci.
Yes, so
in
am I.
case you're wondering.
The Dooch, thank you very much. Hey, perhaps we could work ourselves a discount for next year if we keep saying Carducci.
Keep saying it. Carducci, go see him.
Yeah, Carducci. All right. Next year, you'll have a year under your belt in funny car. What's the goal?
I mean, my goal was to compete for a championship. That was, my goal this year was to finish in the top 10, win a race. We exceeded that, but once the countdown started, like your goals change, you want to compete for a championship. And we just struggled, but I think once we test and get our combination worked out, that we'll be able to compete with those guys that are around the top.
There you go. Love watching race. Ready for the party?
Yes, sir.
He's ready. I'm ready. We're ready. There we go. All right. Let's do it. You're gonna do it?
Jared Todd's cool. Like
Yeah,
Jared, he's got a good suit. But there's a guy over here that's like
King of cool.
he's the coolest guy alive. So.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay, so the man to my left, who's currently talking to Ron Capps' kids, is Don the Snake Perone.
You may have heard of him.
Momentarily, he will turn around. I don't want to interrupt this conversation because that'd be totally rude.
Yeah,
the guy with the light blue suit jacket on doesn't interrupt people's conversation.
But if anyone could do it, I think the guy with the light blue suit jacket.
Like, I'm going to count to 5, and then I'm going to totally interrupt.
And he's also talking to the CEO of the company, Peter Clifford.
Right.
Right. You know, the king of cool.
Hey, can I stay for 1 second, sir? Sure. So we are, this is NHRA, we're live on Facebook here with all of your adoring fans.
Are you familiar with Facebook?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah, of course.
So, Snake was at the NHRA breakfast at SEMA, pretty epic. You know, Force went completely off the rails.
Totally.
You brought him back in line a little bit. There were some good stories told.
Yeah, it's always fun to get together with Force. I'm a big fan of his, you know, and I used to whip up on him in the early days.
And you remind him of that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I don't tell him anything.
He was a leaker, man. The guy was a leaker back in the day.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was just, you know, they said, they come out and see all these big names, Swan, and John Force was the other guy. They didn't even mention his name on the radio talking about a race. So but that guy's earned everything he's got. I got to tell you, I'm just totally impressed.
Well, it's funny, like you joke with him and you beat on him, but I feel like there's a sense of love and respect, admiration, obviously.
Oh, totally, yeah, on both of us. Yeah, we have that.
Like a big brother kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I feel that way about him. Yeah, it's pretty special.
And now, Brian mentioned the SEMA breakfast. Obviously, we love seeing you at the events. Here you are at the banquet.
Yeah.
Watching NHRA and the new TV and all that has happened, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I've been away from it for about 8 years now.
Too long.
Yeah, too long. But lately I've been checking it out. But it's really cool. I did a little piece for NHRA the other day with a TV show, and now we're followed the race Sunday. It was pitching. Good telecast.
Yeah.
Great telecast.
Oh man, yeah, this weekend was wild.
Very impressed. Very impressed.
A whole lot going on. Well,
You done with me?
Yeah, man. Listen.
What about you guys? Should we be done with the snake? I don't know. I think Facebook wants to, like us, to ask you probing.
Once you get
questions.
done watching this, what you got to do is Snake is friends with a friend of mine named Alana Schur, and she's the editor of Roadkill magazine. So
Right.
Snake and Alana drove around Southern California in a McLaren and went to all his old haunts, went to all the old shops and engine shops.
Right.
So you got to read the story.
Hey, could I have this for a second? You guys, I want you to get a look at this. Turn around.
Yeah, it's much better. It's much better.
Actually, we should probably do that.
Yes,
Hold on.
Snake's got to do it, Amber. You have to let the snake do it.
Come on, go, Amber. Amber drives the camera.
There's so many likes, Amber. That was more likes than we've ever had. Snake, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That was the.
You should really just
we
cancel
can't do
it right
that.
now.
Don Prudhomme can do that. We would be fired, but Don Prudhomme cannot be
We
fired.
would be fired. And the show must go on. We're going to wander.
Al Rondon with Coke. We want to talk to Al Rondon. Let's talk to Al. Okay, you heard?
You know what the good thing is? You get a race and then you let 3 hours. Take your shoes off.
We are live here on Facebook, Al Rondon.
Hey.
So, if you happen to watch Saturday and Sunday at Pomona, you saw this guy a bunch at the top end, awarding our champions with jackets and with medallions. This is Al Rondon with the Coca-Cola Company, the Mello Yello brand specifically. Al, you're a guy who spends a lot of weekends at the races, but there's no better weekend than Pomona.
No. This was the most exciting weekend in my 5 years out here with you all. To crown 4 champions in one weekend, it's unbelievable. So we're excited. We get to celebrate tonight. Can't recognize anybody without their fire suits, but I think we'll make do. And but does anybody look any sharper than Brian tonight? No. Can we take a poll? Because look at this guy.
The whole red thing, the whole red program's happening.
Oh, the red program.
But no, Al Ronan, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The guy is not only just
Thank you,
here
guys.
with Coke, he's a true fan, loves the sport, and have a great evening.
All right, you too. Thank you, guys.
Al Ronan is one of the nicest human beings on the planet. Here with another one, Jimmy Prock, world champion crew chief Jimmy. It's a day later now. Has it sunk in? Another world championship that you guys absolutely earned with all you had.
Yeah, it has. It feels really good. A lot of hard work and dedication goes into getting to this point. And racing's a really big challenge, and takes a lot of teamwork and everything. And when you go through a 11-month season and you get to this point, and you're the champ, it's a really good feeling.
It was amazing to watch all the data points that you guys have to deal with, and then throwing in, you're in the sand, you're switching bodies, just so many different things happened over the course of this event.
Yeah, it was a pretty crazy weekend for us, struggling and qualifying, getting to the final, blowing it up, running it in the sand, but we try to prepare for all that. You don't want to have that stuff happen, but we try to be ready for that.
And you have got a young man coming into the sport real soon, Austin Prock, sprint car racer, great talent. He's going to be doing more drag racing. That's got to be really exciting for you.
Yeah, it is. Both of my kids work over at John Force with us. Thomas works in the machine shop. He's got a mechanical engineering degree, and Austin, he's a driver. Him and Thomas race those cars together. All three of us did, and he has a passion for racing, and he's super excited, and so am I. It should be great. Next year we'll get him started a little bit in the funny car and then start testing.
Can't wait to see. Congratulations on this championship.
Thank you,
Jimmy. Jimmy Prock, one of the greats.
So one of the guys that you hear and see if you're watching Trail Access, you hear him if you're watching the broadcast. This is Jason Logan.
Hey, how's it
Mello
going?
Yello,
Nice
Team
to meet you.
AAA, formerly of Team Geico. This is a guy who is a multi-generational, and there's right there.
There's Crystal. Hi, how you doing?
Jackie.
Jackie.
Hashtag Jackie.
Hashtag Jackie. So no, we as the announcers talk a lot about the racing, but when stuff goes sideways on the racetrack, these are the guys that are out there providing a lot of entertainment, doing the Mello Yello shuffles and stuff like that. Dude, we're pals.
Brian Loves, we love you.
This is a fun night.
I love it. We're getting, look, I'm
Hold on. I need to step in real fast.
Okay, go.
Brian Lones is my favorite out here. I have to say that.
Jesus.
I love what he has to say about everything. He is my favorite.
Hashtag Jackie.
Hashtag Jackie.
Hashtag Jackie.
So yeah, so this is what goes on, Brian Lones. We're here tonight. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna get a little loose. You and I are at the same table. That's jacket is nice. I just went black suit.
You did.
And the baby blue tie. We didn't match this. We didn't plan.
We didn't plan it.
But it's okay though. But it's been a great season with you. You've been fantastic. You got to shoot the T-shirt cannon a couple times.
I did.
Celebrity T-shirt shooting. It was good. What was your favorite part of the whole season?
My favorite part of the whole season was that time that you and I drank a bunch of liquor together at this party tonight.
That's what is going to happen tonight. And we're at table 68, and table 68 is getting ready to get loose.
And Joe Costello is with Ron Capps right there.
Look at this guy. And this guy. Facebook Live.
Oh boy.
Your cousin Donnie has never made a Facebook Live. Now he has. Ron Capps. Ron, you carried yourself so well as a champion. 8 wins as a champion. Obviously the season didn't turn out exactly as you would have liked, but in the greater context, wow, what a year.
Great year. Good year for the fans. I mean, to come down to Pomona like that and come down to really 3 categories, not clinched until late in the day on Sunday. Fun. To be a part of it was fun. To lose first round sucked. To have the great season we had, 8 wins and all that, it was what are you going to say? I mean, it's part of the countdown. And you have to be good for those last 6 races, and there's no excuses. And we just we fought the car that was the better car for the last half of the season with Jimmy Prock and those guys. And you can't hold your head down losing those.
No. Well, you're a great champion over time, not any one season. And you proved that last year. The 8 wins this year. Next year is coming right around the corner. We know you're going to be there, but you represented the sport very well, and I was greatly appreciative of that. I think you were awesome.
Thank you.
There's Ron
everybody
Caps,
at home, we love you guys. Thank you.
And the after party's going to be mega.
Is that going to be on Facebook Live?
No, there will be no evidence. Follow me.
Hey, everybody.
Pro stock motorcycle riding phenom Joey Gladstone right here with the jacket of the night.
It's top to bottom on Joey.
Listen. Yeah. Carducci's dresses all of us. The guy is the douche. He is awesome, and this doesn't happen without the douche's vision, especially this.
The Rolex wearing, limousine riding.
Greatest hair in the sport of drag racing. Go. Save yourself. Get out of here.
Can I get 2 claps and a woo? Woo!
All right.
No, whatever. Old Pee-wee.
Well, it's weird track, Graham. Thank you, sir. Courtney, can I interrupt your conversation with Jim Campbell? Courtney Forrest, we're live on Facebook. Sorry to just dive in here and yeah. So Courtney Forrest here.
Yeah, I got to get in on this one. I'm sorry.
Like, there's no other way to say it. It was just literally an incredible weekend.
It was amazing. I'm so proud of everybody at Jump Force Racing. Robert Height taking home the Funny Car Championship for Auto Club. Brittany taking it home for Monster Energy in the top fuel category. But honestly, really proud of my Advanced Auto Parts team. I feel like we had a great season. And we might not have gotten a win this season, but I feel so great and so proud that we obviously had a really consistent race car because we still finished third in points, and that's pretty impressive. So I'm really proud of my guys and looking forward to next year.
And honestly, for us in the sport of drag racing, like, to have your association with Taylor Swift is a really big deal. Like, and it sounds like people out there, like, guys are like, oh, Taylor Swift. But here's the thing, like, she is an international superstar, obviously, has humongous presence across the world, and she's on the side of a funny car. That's a really big deal.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was obviously tied in through, Advanced Auto Parts and Big Machine Records. Big Machine Records is obviously Taylor Swift's label, so it was really exciting to kind of get that idea kind of whirling around, and then to be able to help her debut the Reputation album was pretty cool. But I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, the fans, the people that she reaches is such a younger generation, and that's what we're trying to pull into NHRA drag racing. So it was really cool to have her on the side of the car, and she was excited about it. So I was thrilled.
Thank you so much. And again, I always say this, Joe and I, we're the guys that run up to you with microphones, and so this is the last time we'll do that for the entire year, we promise. So thank you for taking a couple minutes. And Graham's, you and Graham getting some photos taken. Your dad is here, obviously. So have a great night, Courtney. Thank you.
Thank you.
Speaking of, look at this. Let's bring it in here. Look at this. Sean Forrest, Greg Anderson, Facebook. Beware. Sean.
Good evening.
Well, how are you?
I'm great.
How many championships between the two of you? 20 Mello Yello championships right here. John, so I would imagine you're pretty happy. Great success.
Got no complaints. Had a lot of luck this weekend. A lot of talent. A lot of people motivated, but the cards just went our way. You know how it is.
Yeah, no, I do. But that having been said, to go from losing a manufacturer and a sponsor, not knowing where you're going to be, to hiring Alan Johnson and getting Monster and bringing back Jimmy Prock and putting every chess piece on the board and winning 2 championships, the leader of this ship has done a pretty good job.
I don't know if I'm smart or lucky, but I'll go with lucky. But I deal from the heart. My decision on Alan Johnson wasn't because he had won all those championships. When I talked to Alan, it was because I watched how he worked with his daughter, what she did as an athlete. And I knew if he took care of her, he'd take care of Brittany. And to have Brittany in 32 years next to the greatest, Shirley Muldowney, win a championship, that's unbelievable.
Can you wrap your head around that?
No, I ain't even into it yet. Don't want to do it, I'll start crying.
Yeah.
And Robert Height, didn't even think he was in the show and did a driving job. I thought it was over.
Yeah.
And next thing I see, the board lights up and he's in the show. Great driver, great sponsor with Auto Club. And then to go on and win the race, Torrance, unbelievable kid. The old system, he already won. You know what I'm saying? And I love him, and we work together. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to say, John Force Racing is real lucky, and I'm going to shut up and go drink some wine.
You going to hang out at the after party?
You bet. With my grandkids, going to be dancing all night.
There you go, John. Great season. Thank you so much.
Love you.
Appreciate it. John Force, greatest of all
the
time.
The best.
Yeah.
Best. What am I, chopped liver, John?
Yeah. You keep walking. That suit. I love
Forget
that
about it.
suit.
Thank you. See?
Where are we going?
You're going right here with your lovely wife. All right, one more of these, then we're going in.
Yeah.
We have dinner and drinks to have because we're off the clock. Hold on.
Thank you.
Last guy we're going to harass tonight, Facebook Live, Tanner Gray. How are you?
Getting some advice. He's getting advice from John Ford.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay, what did he tell you?
He said, listen, your suit is fantastic, the tie is on point, and stop looking at my wife. That's what he said. No, I'm just kidding, man. No. This kid right here, this guy came into Pro Stock, tested last winter in Bradenton, did very well, came in as a rookie, and dude, not one moment this year did you look like a rookie. So that's probably the biggest comment I can give you. There was not from Pomona till the last Pomona, you did not look like a rookie in one moment of your season. So congratulations on that.
Thanks. I'm gonna have to go against you there. There was a few times that I made some pretty big slip-ups, but all in all, we've had a really good year, and it kind of all boils down to had a good car behind me. A good car is going to make the driver look really good. So that's kind of what it did. I was good on the street, and it just got better and better. I drive in the car all year, but like I said, it all comes down to giving me a good car. So.
Good car?
Yeah. Good car.
He was very complimentary of the car. He said, good car. He did say good in the trade. The kid, we talked about this afternoon before this whole thing got going. We had a couple of drinks.
Great car. Got a couple of footprints on the side of it. But great car.
And listen, and that's one of the things we talked about is this. One of the things I admire about you, and I'll tell you this, there are the keyboard ninjas out there, the keyboard commandos that go, oh, this guy. You're a young man with a lot of passion for this sport. And I'll tell you what, you want to get out and chuck a helmet every once in a while? God love you. I hope you do it. Because here's why. You guys at home want to sit there and go, hey, the drivers don't do anything anymore. Nobody's any emotion. Guess what? He does. He loves this stuff. And it's not because somebody's telling him to love it. He has a lot of passion to succeed out here. And
Calm down, Brad. Don't
I'm on the chip. Hey, was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? No, it wasn't.
Hey, you know what I like to say? All the guys that type on the keyboard and type all the comments in there, got to spoil brat this and spoil brat that. Go get you a car. Come race.
Come race.
Give it a shot there, big boy.
What was it? The worst light of the day yesterday was what, a 21?
21.
Yeah. 002 against Skillman. I mean, all the talent in the world. You're a young guy. We need guys like you in the sport. So thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We love you.
Yeah, where's your drink? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. There you go.
Oops, sorry.
All right. That's it. We're done.
That's it. Let's call it a day. Let's call it a day. Well, everybody, that's going to do it. We are going to go inside and watch the champions give their speeches. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. A whole good time. It's going to be excellent. And so many wonderful things have been happening over the course of the season. You guys on the Facebook page, we consider you family, friends. We're out here hopefully bringing you behind the scenes where you think you can't go. We want to bring you there. So we love you guys. That's a fact.
And this last piece of information, the entire award show, all the good stuff that happens after this is over, is going to be posted on the NHRA.com website as well as the NHRA YouTube channel. Be able to see all the speeches, all the acceptance, all the jokes, all the fun, and hopefully none of the heckling that Jason and I do from table number 68. Be good. Joe Costello, Brian Loans, we are out. It is the 2017 NHRA Mello Yello Awards ceremony, the end of the year, but the beginning of the drinking. Have a good night.
Love you guys.